I'm alive! Okay, so aside from that really weird intro that I thought was a good idea at the time, I'm back. And I want to do a quick update type video thing in 3 parts. Part number 1, life update. I survived my semester, my last fall semester of undergrad years, and holy crap, that was the hardest semester I've ever had. Ever. The point is, I survived, it's over, and now I'm home in rainy Southern California where it's finally feeling like winter, and I have time to be creative and read and make YouTube videos, and I'm so excited. I also did take my law school exam, so I'm waiting to get my results back from that. I think I should have them by early January, so keep your fingers crossed. If you're a praying person, pray for me. Pray for good scores, because I don't want to have to do that again. So for part number 2, I want to talk to you guys about the Christmas Booktubeathon, and I am super ridiculously excited for this. So if some of you guys remember, back in July, Ariel from Ariel Bissett helped to put together a Booktubeathon, Booktube readathon, and now this weekend she's doing a mini version with Kat from Catty-tastic. I will link both of their intro videos down below because they are working with a couple other YouTubers who I can't remember right now, but I will link their videos about the event down below, as well as their Twitter account. It's from Friday the 20th through the 22nd. This, I think, is a really great opportunity to just read a bunch all weekend, and I won't obviously be able to read like non-stop because real life and holidays and stuff, but I will be able to get way more reading done than I have for the rest of the semester, so I'm very excited about that. I won't be doing a set TBR necessarily for this Booktubeathon because it is only 3 days and I'm not sure how much I will be able to get through, but there are 2 books that I will for sure be reading. The first one of those is Anatomy of a Single Girl by Darius Snedowski, and I was sent this ages and ages ago by the author for review, and I actually just finished the first book, Anatomy of a Boyfriend, like earlier this week, and I do need to do a review of these, so hopefully that's coming soon. And the other book that I will for sure be reading is The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien, which is the first part of Lord of the Rings, in case you live under a rock and didn't know that already. So on Sunday I went and I saw The Hobbit, which I will be talking about in part 3 of this video, but I was totally in the mood for some Middle-earth, so I went ahead and I picked this up, and I have read this one before because I did take a class on Tolkien, but I was just feeling some Middle-earth, I needed it in my life, and I'm actually hoping to find a way to write about either The Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit for my senior thesis next semester, so I figured I needed to start rereading and see if that's actually what I want to write about. Good excuse, right? Yeah, I thought so. So since we're already talking about Tolkien, we might as well move into part 3 of the video and talk about The Desolation of Smaug. And yes, I know I'm American and I probably should just say Smaug, but Smaug sounds so much better. The Desolation of Smaug picks up right where we left off with the unexpected journey, and you basically see Bilbo and Thorin and company walking towards the Lonely Mountain because, let's face it, all of Tolkien's books are centered around walking towards a mountain. I don't know why. You do hit all the major plot points like traveling through Mirkwood, Bjorn's house, and what's that town by the lake? Lake Town. Duh. So that's pretty much all I want to tell you about the plot of the movie because, again, there's so many ways that I could spoil things for you. So instead what I want to focus on is the she-elf, and I'm gonna call her the she-elf because I can't pronounce her name. That is so far from the plot of the book. Legolas doesn't appear at all, let alone this other lady elf, she-elf, so I was really concerned that I was going to hate it. I actually really enjoyed having Legolas in the movie. I felt like we got a better sense of his character, getting to see kind of his home life. I feel like we get to understand him a lot more, and I appreciated that, and it was of course great to see Orlando Bloom because Orlando Bloom. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the she-elf. It's been almost a week since I saw the movie and I'm still processing my feelings about her, but I can understand why she was necessary. A lot of Tolkien's experiences in war with male companions were what inspired him to write these journeys in Middle-earth, so it only makes sense to me that he was very focused on masculine interaction and masculine companionship. However, we're in 2013 right now. That doesn't necessarily fly. Full disclosure here, this is going to be a bit of a spoiler, but I really did not like the fact that she had to be part of some weird like interracial love story. I thought that if you're gonna include a female elf just so that you could have, I don't know, somebody who young girls could relate to, she should have just been her badass self. She didn't need to then fall in love with Keeley. Overall, I really did enjoy the movie. I would highly recommend that you go see it if you haven't yet. Though, if you are really, really big fans of the book, I would just be warned, there's a lot of liberties taken. And I mean, it's a Peter Jackson film, it's not the book. If you want the strict book, I guess go read the book, is what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm gonna stop because I'm starting to ramble and I'm not sure if this video made sense at all. But yeah, I'm back. I saw The Hobbit and I'm participating in Booktubeathon. That's pretty much the takeaway from this. Hopefully I will get to do some of my holiday type videos before Christmas, so keep your eyes peeled for those. I will be doing a wrap up on Monday sometime, I'm not sure when, on Monday, of the Booktubeathon so that you can see whether or not I succeeded in my very low goals. So if any of you are participating in the Booktubeathon, let me know down below. Maybe tell me what you're going to be reading and also what you guys have been up to, because I feel totally out of the loop. Even though I have been trying to keep up watching videos, I've been always doing something else while watching them, and I don't know, I just feel a little out of the loop. So I missed you all and I'm glad to be back. I hope you're having a fantastic day and a great holiday season so far, and I will see you next time. Bye!